Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am your teacher of English, Mrs. Fawzia Afzal. Students, today's lecture is just a continuity of our previous lecture that was about comprehension and summary writing. So, in our previous lecture, we discussed the rules of summarizing a paragraph. Let's just have a quick overview. That was that while summarizing a paragraph, we should do careful reading. We should make a thorough understanding of it by underlining some of the important keywords, and then we should know what to leave and what not to leave. Leave out all the unnecessary or needless information, and we should also underline that we do not want to omit or leave. Then we learned that the length of the summary should be reduced to 1/3 of it, 1/3 of the original passage. Then we learned the rule of narrating all the dialogues in the passage in indirect speech while making it a summary. Then we learned that we should use our own words, but we should avoid giving our own opinions. And at the end, it should just look like a short and compact paragraph, and we should use the art of compression. So these were the rules that we discussed in our previous lecture. But students, you know that sometimes even if we have applied all the rules while summarizing a paragraph, but still our summary may look like just a random piece of information instead of looking a very short and compact paragraph. So in fact, there are some qualities of a good summary that we also need to discuss. So today we'll discuss that what are the qualities of a good summary before we move on to summarizing our paragraphs. So let's have a look at what are these qualities. So these are 5 qualities that should be in a good summary: clarity, correctness, objectivity, coherence, and conciseness. Now we'll discuss all these 5 qualities one by one. Clarity. So clarity means that you should understand the message of the writer very clearly, and you should also convey the message of the writer to your reader of the summary very clearly, and there should be no ambiguity in it, and there should be no doubt that you are conveying the wrong sense of the writer. So clarity is the basic quality of a good summary. Second quality is correctness. Correctness means that you should write a summary in a correct grammatical and grammatical way, and it should be free of any sort of spelling mistakes, and the idea should also be conveyed very correctly, and there should be no misunderstanding between you and your writer, and you should convey the correct message of the writer to your reader. Then objectivity means that the writer should adopt an objective approach, and he will not give his own personal opinions and ideas in the summary. He will just remain an outsider, or he will remain impartial. Then students, coherence is a very important quality of good summary. Coherence means a logical interconnection and a logical relationship between all the sentences, that the ideas should be well joined and all the sentences should be interrelated, so that it doesn't look like that it is just a random piece of information. It should look like a short and compact, well thought out compact paragraph. So for this, coherence is a great requirement of the summary. Then conciseness is a very desirable quality of a good précis. And what is conciseness? It means a brief and direct approach. Here we'll avoid all the unnecessary repetitions of the words, and we'll convey the information in a very clear and efficient manner. So let's do the exercise, and let's summarize some of the paragraphs while doing the comprehension questions also. This is your exercise number 1 from your grammar book. First, we'll read the passage thoroughly. About 60 years ago, the question of choosing a profession was not taken up seriously. So right from the first sentence here, you can see that we can guess that what this passage will be about. So this seems to be the topic sentence of this passage, choosing a right profession. That will also suggest the title at the end. So this seems to be the topic sentence that this passage will be about it. A son generally followed the trade of his father, but nowadays one can take up the trade that one likes. The students who make the right choice of profession are always successful. For the right choice of a profession, there should be some definite aim. So you can see that from this phrase, we can easily guess now that this might be the title of the passage, right choice of profession. For the right choice of profession, there should be some definite aim. The students who do not have any definite aim suffer a lot in the end, as they have a difficulty in finding employment. In choosing a profession, the teacher and parents play a very important part. The teacher keeps an eye on his pupils. He studies his habits so he can guide his pupils to the right path of life. So over here, beta, you can see that this is the pattern that these questions will be asked to you in your board paper. This is the pattern of your board paper for your comprehension and summary writing. And you know that this is of 10 marks, and we have to work very hard even to secure a single mark for our board examination. So from here, once again, you will feel that how much important it is for you to do its practice again and again of your doing your comprehension and summary passage, because this is of 10 marks. And how it will be arranged, how it will be asked to you in your board paper, it is that first two questions will be of comprehension sort of questions. Then third question will be about write the meanings of the underlined words. So from here, from this question number 3, now you will feel that how much it is important for you to enhance your vocabulary as well, because there are some unseen passages also in your examination, and you have to write the meanings of the underlined words. So from now on, you will keep this thing into your mind that you will be enhancing your vocabulary. And what is the easiest way to improve your vocabulary is to read some extra books, some extra story books other than your syllabus books. So this is also a very important point you will keep into your mind, that you will be improving your vocabulary every day. So next question is summarizing the passage in your own words and suggest a suitable title. So you can see that this is of 5 marks. Summary writing plus suggesting a title is of 5 marks. So you will do it in a very good manner so as you can secure all these 10 marks. So now see the answer of the first question. First see the question, why did the people, question number 1, why did the people not choose their profession seriously in the past? Now see the answer number 1. They did so as generally the trade of the father was followed by the son. Now see this question number 2. What is the advantage of a right choice of a profession? Answer number 2 is the students who make the right choice of profession are always successful in their life. Then we'll see the word meanings. Definite, sure, aim, ambition. Employment means occupation. Keeps an eye, observes. Now let's do its summary. Now as we have guessed it while we were reading the passage, that the title of this passage is Choosing a Right Profession. Now how we'll be doing its summary like this. Now while summarizing it, you will see that here we have also rearranged the thoughts and opinions expressed by the writer, so as this looks more coherent and more concise. Choosing a right profession is very important for a person to lead a successful life. Unlike the past, when the people used to inherit the trade of their father, today a student can take up any profession to achieve his aim. The parents and especially the teachers guide a student in this regard. So we have compressed the passage into 1/3 of it, and we have written a concise and compact paragraph making it a summary. Now let's do exercise number 2. So the passages. Making pottery on the potter's wheel is called throwing. Thrower is a very skillful workman. But there is another method of shaping articles out of clay, molding. So from this second sentence, we can guess that what this passage will be about. So this will be about method of shaping articles out of clay, or pottery. This is also called pottery. Method of shaping articles out of clay. Plaster mold is made and the clay is pressed into it. This is quicker and less difficult way to make things like handles. But all the most beautiful pottery is thrown. When a piece of pottery is taken off the wheel, it is put aside to dry, after which a design may be painted on it with special colors that will stand great heat. It is then ready to be fired. This is done in a large oven or kiln. The pieces of pottery are placed in earthenware tubs called sagers, so that the flames cannot touch the pots. So you see that just if we'll just have a gist of this paragraph into our mind, and if we'll make an outline into our mind before we summarize the paragraph, is that the writer has discussed 2 methods of making pottery, throwing and molding, and he has also discussed that what are the specific traits of each method, and how beautiful pottery is made by the second method. So we'll be summarizing it afterwards. First we'll do its comprehension questions. Again, here you will see that this is the pattern of this comprehension question in your board paper, and this is of 10 marks. And again you will realize that how much it is important for you even to secure a single mark for your board examination, and you will be doing it very carefully. You will attempt this question in a very good manner, so you can secure full 10 marks in your paper about your this question of comprehension and summarizing. So first 2 questions are about your comprehension. What is advantage of molding, and how does the potter make design on the pieces of pottery? Now let's see their answer. Answer number 1, molding. The question was the advantage of molding. Molding is an easier and quicker way of making pottery. So this is an advantage of molding. So second question was that how does a thrower makes designs on the pottery? So How he makes it? When a piece of pottery gets dry, the potter paints on it with special color which can face or which can withstand the heat of the oven. So next are your words meanings. Skillful means expert, pottery means ceramics, sagars means fire clay box, earthenware means made of clay. So again you will realize that improving or enhancing your vocabulary will be very important for you to attempt this question. So try to enhance your vocabulary by extra storybooks, extra novels of your English, so that you can improve your reading skills and you can also enhance your vocabulary in this manner. Let's summarize. So as we have guessed it already that the title of or the topic sentence was kinds of pottery while we were reading the passage. So we have suggested the title kinds of pottery. So the title is of 1 mark and summarizing is of 4 marks. So now let's see how we have summarized it. There are 2 methods of making pottery, throwing and molding. Now we have make it short and compact. Molding is an easier and quicker way, while throwing involves a lot of hard work and skills like drawing, baking and painting. So now you can see that we have compressed many sentences into single words just by putting some commas in it. And we have even rearranged the whole passage so as to create coherence and conciseness in the summary. So we'll read it again from here. Molding is an easier and quicker way, while throwing involves a lot of hard work and skills like drawing, baking, painting, through which more beautiful articles are made than by the former method. Former method means that we do not want to repeat the word molding as we have learnt it in our qualities of a summary, that will not be repeating the words again and again. So here you can see that we have compressed the passage into 1/3 of the summary, and we have made it a very short and compact paragraph. Thus we have summarized it in a very good manner. And now students, you have learned the rules and you have also learnt that what are the qualities that should be present in a good summary. And from now on you will be doing exercises of your grammar book, and you will even do the unseen passages for your summaries, and you will be practicing all these rules and qualities so that at the end in your paper you may attempt this question in a very good manner and you can secure whole 10 marks in it, inshallah. Okay, I hope that you must have followed me today. Thank you very much and take care.